For an assessment of the state of the consumer electronics market, we're joined from New York by Scott Schober, CEO of Berkeley Vari-tronics Systems. So tell us, what was the hot item there this year?
Well, there's a lot of things there. There was over 173,000 people, more than 20,000 new items announced. So some of the highlights, certainly Apple CarPlay was very hot, which is pretty amazing, where you could get into a car and now it's syncing automatically into the entire Apple ecosystem. And of course, it's going to get a lot of attention there because all the major car manufacturers were joining forces there. But even things like virtual reality, with some of the new gesture sensors that allow you to steer and do different things with gaming, that's really starting to take off. And it's even entering into the auto space, which is interesting. If you need to raise the climate or turn on lights, you can move your hands gesturing with the different sensors. It's pretty amazing. From the audio space, it's pretty popular too. HRA, high-res audio, is the new thing, the new buzzword they're talking about. Sony and a lot of the other companies are taking this on with higher-end audio, which is very impressive. We think about MP3, which is all of our downloads for our music. Well, better than that is CD. Now, even better than that is HRA, this high-res audio, superior sound and fidelity. That's going to be taking off and spawning a lot of new technologies as a result. So a lot of things to talk about and a lot of new things that have come out this year at CES. And of course, IoT, the Internet of Things. We keep hearing that buzzword, and it's really making our houses like smart homes. That's going to take off also because they announced standards for a new Wi-Fi, which is a derivative of the Wi-Fi that's existing in the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5 gigahertz. Now it's going to be down in the 900 megahertz, and the signals will propagate further, making the Internet of Things, connecting all of our appliances in our homes, a reality very soon.
Well, tell us about the Chinese there. I mean, our reporter Mark News says they were making up 1/3 of what was on display.
Yeah, and there's a big shift there, and it's kind of interesting that you mentioned that. In the past, Chinese people always were attending there because they wanted the manufacturing. U.S. entrepreneurs coming out with new designs and exciting innovation. Now there's a lot of Chinese startups with innovation, and they're coming to this show, the CES show in America, introducing this technology. One company had a drone that would actually fly a person autonomously. So it was a dual-blade quadcopter. You'd sit back and it would fly you through the air. You can get about 23 minutes on a trip. It's electrically powered. It could go 63 miles per hour and 11,500-foot altitude. And again, it's a concept, but it's being proven, so it shows you what could be done. Pretty amazing stuff.
Scott, so just in a quick second, tell us, what will we actually see in our homes? I mean, there's a lot of really out there gadgets that we're seeing, but what will we actually have in our home?
Good point. Again, of those 20,000 gadgets and ideas, not many of them will hit the market. There'll only be a few survivors this year, and it'll take about a year or two till it'll actually come to store shelves and ultimately into our homes.
All right. Well, Scott, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Great.
Always a fun time
Thanks
of
for
year,
having me.
isn't it?